Hi, my name is Iannielli, and I am a male to female transgender girl, and I just want to chat, basically. I don't really have anything specific to talk about, but one thing I will address in this video is that it's very important to establish friendships and connections when you are dealing with issues that cause you great pain and take you in a direction that may not be a good direction. You need support, you need help, and family obviously help if you have supportive family members. Friends are always important. You need people to talk to, essentially, and you want to be able to express how you feel and try to open up, not be closed off. I know from my own personal experiences that I was very quiet growing up. I was extremely shy, and I held back, and I couldn't be truthful to myself. I really had struggled with my gender from an early age, but I had nobody to talk to about it, and I couldn't share my feelings with anybody. I had to basically deal with it on my own terms, and it was not easy for me, and it was a struggle, but I seemed to find a way to suppress my feelings, pretend that they didn't exist, and I wasn't living truthful to how I felt inside. And I went through my life, whole life, essentially, living in denial and not truly living how I felt. And it took a toll on me emotionally. It affected me in so many ways. I don't have any regrets. You know, God made me a boy, and I tried really hard to fit that image that I was supposed to. I was studious. I studied in school. I was very disciplined. I studied engineering, then accounting. I worked hard. I was dedicated and devoted to my school work and my career. I married. I became a father. I have a son I adore, a wife I love. But I felt very sad inside, like a part of me wasn't being addressed. It was like I was holding back and not sharing the true me to my family, my friends, everyone. And I was living a lie. I was living in secret. And it was very painful for me. And I tried to do everything in my power to fit in, to try to make it as a guy, and to do all the things that were expected of me. You know, I didn't feel comfortable, but I really tried sincerely. You know, when I was 15, 16, I learned that I was transsexual because I did a lot of reading in the library on that. And when I came across these other trans girls and I read their stories, I knew in my heart that that is what I was. But I was scared and I couldn't tell anybody. So I lived with this tremendous burden, this secret that I couldn't tell anybody, not even my mom or my dad. And it was painful and it was hard. And I tried to deal with it, you know. I only started going to therapy in my early to mid-30s, which was roughly three to 4 years after my mom's premature passing. And it was helpful, but I didn't find it benefiting me in transitioning like I had hoped. The one good thing that came of the therapy with this particular therapist was she led me to the girl I would marry. So it was a blessing that I went to her, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have met my wife to be. And I'm very happy about meeting her and having our son. But I feel bad also that when we were dating, I never told her about my female side. But to be honest with you, I never really told anybody. I was quite scared. I was afraid that I would lose her. I never had experiences with dating much at all. I like girls, but I didn't have real opportunities to date. I was very shy and awkward, and I felt no girl would ever want to date me. So I just, you know, did whatever made me comfortable, which was my schoolwork and my participation in sports. So I lacked in social expectations of me. I didn't have any confidence in talking to girls. I was extremely shy, painfully shy. And I also was gender confused because I, in my heart, identified as a girl. So it seemed hard for me to reconcile my inner feelings and my attraction to the girls. And I tried my best to live and be disciplined and do everything within my power to find peace, inner peace. But I grew up in a dysfunctional family, and it was hard, difficult at times, My mom was in and out of hospitals. She struggled with mental illness, and my dad was in and out of hospitals as he struggled with depression and alcoholism. So it was very hard for us sometimes as a family unit to you know have any sense of normalcy. This is annoying. I hate this. Can't even do my video. It's not right. God, that was annoying. Sorry about that. Anyway, I find that we all need to have somebody to talk to listen to us. Nobody is immune from self-doubt. We all have our struggle. We all want to do things in our life. Sometimes we need encouragement and support and love from other people. Sometimes we provide the advice and or the shoulder for someone to lean on, and sometimes we seek advice and a shoulder to lean on. I think when you are dealing with issues such as I am, what transgender, in my case, male to female, or autism in my son's case, you need to find a place to go for a sense of bonding with people who can relate to you, where you can feel secure and open up. And I've been fortunate to be involved in a support group, and I'm also fairly active on Facebook. So I've been lucky to meet wonderful people who are very helpful and very kind and caring. And I enjoy that connection with them. They make me feel good. They lift up my spirits. They make me feel like I can achieve, that I can do things, and that I can be true to who I am. Again, this annoying message. Oh, I have to disable my computer so that doesn't happen again. Anyway, friendships are, without a doubt, very important. You need to have somebody that you can reach out to and talk to, who knows what you're going through. Usually a good friend is someone who's been where you are, or quite possibly you're going through the same thing together, almost the same exact thing. And I've come to realize that my best friends now are transgender individuals, whether they're female to male or male to female. I love them all. Obviously, I identify more with the male to female transgender girls because that's what I am. I'm a transgender girl, male to female, obviously. And I am very glad that I finally came out and have accepted myself. I have good friends who are wonderful and talk to me and treat me with respect and dignity and make me feel good about myself. And I like to be that way with people too. I like to talk. I think it's important to share and talk about your feelings and to be expressive. I enjoy living as a woman. I enjoy my femininity. I enjoy everything about being a female. Because in actuality, that's what I am. I've always known that. Sure, I'm happy I have a son, that I'm a father. But in my heart, I'm a woman, and I always knew that. And I'm only doing what I should have done. But I happen to be doing it later in life, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing. But I'm very happy with the way my transition is coming along. I have a good doctor. I have good caring therapists and psychiatrists. I'm working towards achieving my goals in my transition from male to female. I take my hormones regularly, the estradiol and the anti-testosterone, spironolactone, and I am feeling great, and I've never felt happier. And I love the hairstyle. I go to a nice parlor where the girls take care of me, make me look all pretty, which makes me happy. And I'm thinking of doing some treatments for my hair. Keratin, I think it's called. And maybe extensions, I don't know yet. It's kind of expensive, I'm on a budget. And I'm doing electrolysis still, which I need to clear some areas on my face, specifically here and here. That's a very difficult area. Plus, I hate shaving. And I want to just be able to touch my skin here and have it feel smooth. My other areas on my face are pretty clean, clear, and smooth. And I am very comfortable. So I just wanted to share, talk. I will continue to do my videos. I think it's important, and I enjoy to talk about my life and experiences. Until next time, this is Emily. Bye.